Yeah. Give us all the reasonable looking stuff when we know we're already getting something. Alright. Are we gonna get the poo-poo? Or are we gonna get an actual featured unit? Any one of the three would be good, but Majin Vegeta would be the best.
Candy now!
What is going on, everybody? Nasdorachi coming back at you again today with another episode for Dragon Ball Legends. We've got a lot of good stuff to talk about today. There were tons of updates that happened overnight with the move to the newest version, and there's also the Legends Road to jump into, and we're going to cover a good amount of information about that as well. So, jumping into everything today, the first thing I want to cover is some of the stuff in the news here, and we'll kind of start from the bottom and work our way up and get through this as quickly as we can. So basically, the PvP reset. I'm actually going to jump in and claim my rewards in a second and see how high I finished. I haven't actually done that yet, but the thing to take from this is that we are now farming the third form Frieza for whatever reason. Quite an old EX card. I believe I already have him 5-star, so that should be, I don't know, interesting. But more importantly, we have a reasonably good piece of gold equipment that we're farming, you know, as you win above level 30 in PvP, but it's just not good for the final form Frieza. It kind of helps round him out a little bit, but he is, of course, strike damage buffed. He will make great use of the defense and the special move damage, but he won't make as good of use as the blast attack buffs, except to just kind of round him out a little bit. So again, something that he still can use, but a little bit better for all of your blast damage related Friezas. So that's about all we have to worry about there. Again, the season rewards seem to be roughly the same when you finish. We are now going to jump into the balance changes. So this is a huge point of importance for not only this video, but for the game in general. They basically analyzed a bunch of underused characters. It was 5 of each, of Sparking and EX, and just buffed their stats and altered their abilities to make them more favorable, and quite a few of them are now extremely good characters. This includes Pikkon and Frieza, probably the best two on the list. Even EXTN's power level is pretty ridiculously high now. I actually don't have him 1500 myself, but I've seen some screenshots on Reddit of how high he can get, like above 300,000. So, important stuff here is going to be the one-hand Spirit Bomb Goku. I did make a prediction about his green card that they would drop it to 2 uses, similar to Gotenks, and that is the case. So you only have to worry about stacking his green card twice now. It makes him much easier to use and speeds up his usage in battle quite a bit as well. You have a upgrade to massive explode damage on his special move with a 60% buff. And his Z ability is still defensive, but they upped it by 6% basically. 10% if you have him at level 7 stars. Unique ability, 80% instead of 50% to special move arts power. So as you can see, various upgrades to him. Pikkon here got some pretty significant boost to his stats. His power level is easily in the 300k plus range now, and they extended the use of his main ability by 10 seconds. Buffed various sources of damage, so he does 40% damage to the Frieza Force at all times now, so he's a great anti-Frieza unit. And because they buffed Frieza as well and Ginyu, and we have Chilled coming, we're going to see some Frieza Force stuff here in the meta soon enough. So he'll help counter that, and he's actually a usable unit now. Again, I don't really like that he has to die for Gogeta to get the buffs there, but it makes sense, and again, he's a good unit now. Again, comparatively speaking, he was good when the game first launched, then he was trash. Now he's alright again, and I'm not quite as upset that I have a 5-star version of him. Frieza here, probably the best set of upgrades for all of these balance changes is going to be to Frieza right here, and he honestly did deserve him. Final Form Frieza is a great character. He's got a good ultimate art skill, and he's just one of my personal favorite villains. Not my favorite, but one of the good ones from the series that I enjoy. So it's good to see him being buffed up here. Again, still defensive on the Z ability. They just upped it by 6 and 10% respectively as well there. The range on the green card is changed to long, so you can use it from the back row to paralyze people. It'll kick them out of yellow cards. It'll kick them out of dashing from a red card. It'll kick them out of a rising rush and paralyze them. So that is an amazing skill to use now at this point. It's going to make Frieza a great shutdown character. He's going to shut down your blue cards. He'll shut down your rising rush, and he will shut down Saiyans in general. He's really the anti-Super Saiyan 3 Goku card now, because you can see down here, unique ability, 40% boosted damage to Saiyans at all times, plus he's yellow. Super Saiyan 3 Goku just came out as an extremely powerful purple card, so this Frieza, interestingly enough, Final Form Frieza, not even golden, is going to put Super Saiyan 3 Goku in his place very swiftly. So if you have this Frieza and you haven't really considered him, if you're fighting a lot of Super Saiyan 3 Gokus, he's a great unit to consider now. And they upgraded some of his damage modifiers from major to massive, so that's good as well. 20% to allied tag lineage of evil strike damage for 15 timer counts. Interesting, that tag. I'm not super familiar with that tag. They might have added that tag because I know they did some work with tags as well. In terms of Goku Black, they added Perfect Cell, both of the future Trunkses, or 3 if you include the EX one as well. And yeah, they added those to the future tags, so you actually have some use of that now with Goku Black before we see some more super units incoming. Cooler here, various buffs to him as well. I'm not actually going to go through all of these here, you guys. We went through some of the major ones, but Cooler was already quite good for his ability set. Like his main ability, his green card, even his blue card were all very good. He just didn't have good bench abilities. Like his Z ability wasn't that great. He didn't have a team for it to be used on at the time, and just his stats in general weren't that great. But they have upped that now and made a couple of tweaks here. As you can see, 80% instead of 50%, 25% instead of 15%. So Cooler is more relevant. Captain Ginyu actually has a great set of buffs as well, seeing as how the Frieza Force is going to have an increased relevancy and more of a better spot in the meta here coming up. They added to his Z ability that he buffs the strike damage of Frieza Force. They've added just some buffs to his damage outputs. His body change can now be used from the back row, similar to Frieza's green card now, so that's more versatile. And again, they just kind of upped his damage. They upped the minus 85% to Ki Restore debuff for 10 counts when you body change also. So it's just going to be a more effective skill all around. And it doesn't kill Ginyu, unlike the self-destructing of Majin Vegeta and Chatsu and Cybermen and stuff. It won't actually kill Ginyu, so it's a good awakened ability. Not really going to go over EX Chatsu or Yamcha. It's just they're better on their respective teams, and Chatsu, forget about him. Kaba, still missing the episode Champa arc team, but they boosted him up. I mean, that's pretty much the reason why he was underused. And Tien has massive stats now. He's great on your yellow teams. He buffs the strike attack if you get him above 5 stars there. And I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of the EX version of him. I'd like an updated sparking version, but for now, that will carry us over. And then Mercenary Tao, I'm never going to use him, so I don't really care. We do have the Legends Road, which is going to be probably the main focus of this video here, so try and speed things up a little bit. There are the 3 medals, so I was close in my assumptions as to how it was going to work, but I was a little off. Basically, you'll be able to use the medals to purchase a whole bunch of different stuff. There is a power pole accessory you can get for Shallot in the shop as well, so be sure to pick that up if you're interested. Kind of something to put on his back now. It's cool until Trunks' sword and some other stuff arrives anyway. But you'll use the coins to purchase the unit himself and special Rising Souls and Super Soul Orbs for him to level him up. He is a reasonably good unit. He's mainly for the Dragon Ball team. He does bonus damage to Demon King Piccolo specifically with his blue card. His ultimate arts technique looks amazing, and his green card is super good as well. It was exactly like I predicted it, or kind of read it when we saw the video. It nullifies the yellow cards or tap blast, kind of swats them out of the way, and it sets you up for a combo. Plus 15% to own strike damage off of it as well is not bad. We have some equipment here to cover really quickly. Blast Through is a pretty dang good piece of equipment. The only thing that kind of holds it back is you do need to be running a yellow focus team to get the maximum benefit out of that third slot there. The first two buffs are great though, buffing both types of attacks, so it's a great offensive piece of gear. The second piece right here is an amazing piece of gear, easily the best piece of gear that you can get from this kind of event going on. You have the defensive buff, buffs to both blue card and ultimate technique damage, and the Vanish Gauge restore speed. These are great power-ups. The strike defense is the worst one, but it's always good to be a little bit more tanky. But slot 2 and 3 are phenomenal on that piece of gear right there. And then I'll Send It Back is not a very good piece of gear. I mean, it's a okay defensive piece of gear. You get strike defense, you get blast defense that scales again with the yellow teammates, and base health percent. So not super interested in that one. That one's definitely the stinker on the banner. But again, there's tons of stuff that you can exchange with the bronze, silver, and the golds. It will take a little bit longer, but you will maximize your efficiency if you use mostly the bronze medals to pick up your copies of the Z Power for the Kid Goku himself. If you use the silvers for your Rising Souls and the golds for your Super Souls, you will just have a more efficient experience, although it will take you a little bit longer to get everything just kind of maxed out. But if you are going for the max out, you should again use bronze for the unit and the Z Power, and then silver and gold for the Rising Souls and Super Souls respectively. And again, they are event exclusive souls. It's kind of like like Bunny Bulma and Dokkan or something like that. They've done it a few times. The Kid Gohan, I believe, as well. There's been certain units that have had certain hidden potential orbs that are unique to them, and this is very similar to that right there. So that's all we need to cover in the news there. The yellow banner, kind of trappy. I wouldn't summon on it personally, although they are teasing me with getting Demon King Piccolo. There are no daily discounts on it, and I'm just going to sink a few crystals into the hopes of getting Majin Vegeta over more dupes of a bunch of yellow cards with the chance of getting Demon King Piccolo, because he's on the Step Up banner also, so why not just summon there, I guess. I mean, you have a better chance of getting him from that banner, but kind of trappy, in my opinion. Alright, again, so we are done with the news here. I do want to see how I finished in PvP, so let's hop in and check that out first. Well, we got battle rank 50. Okay, that was a given. And we finished, 73 places out of that 3,000 bracket. That's stinky. But this is enough rewards for me. The only thing I missed out on was 500 more exchange medals there. So that's fine. Of course, in the comments, let me know how you did. I didn't really grind on the last day. I got up to like the 8,200 points, and then I was just kind of happy from there. So new season starting at 35. We got some crystals there. I do want to, let's see here, hop in, and there's a couple things that we want to cover here for the Legends Road. First and foremost, I will help you guys with the challenge battle. Quick little strategy there if you guys need it. And I haven't actually purchased the Kid Goku yet, so there's some challenges that are unique to having him on your team. I believe only him, and I haven't actually bought him yet. But as you can see, when you go into the battle, your rewards are basically going to be those medals right there. I haven't done the challenges, but they're fairly standard to the regular story mode. And in the regular battles, that's where you can pick up the pieces of equipment. But they're the 3 stages for farming gold, silver, bronze, each with their own piece of equipment as well. And that's kind of how you're going to want to do it, you guys. You can farm these first 3 battles. The second EX battles will have their own various things. Remember, this piece of equipment right here is awful. I don't like it. And yeah, that's basically what you're looking at there. The EX battle 1 and 2 are great for the bronzes and silvers, and then silvers and golds. EX battle 3, bronze and gold, so interesting mix up there. But you guys kind of, it's a fun event to farm. It'll just take some time. There's nothing super complicated about it, except with getting these challenges done on the challenge battle. So basically, you're looking at the enemies right here being the Demon King Piccolo, the Kami Piccolo, and the Caped Piccolo, the OG one. The most dangerous unit on this team that you're fighting against for you is Kami Piccolo. When he uses his main ability, he gets the type damage negation, so you're not going to be doing as much damage to him, and he gets 50% buffs to his own damage. So he's going to be hurting your team quite a bit. The most annoying thing you're going to have to deal with on this team is the OG Green Piccolo. Because these units are quite strong, we're not doing tons of damage to them, his team heal can really just kill your attempt at getting the timed run done. And then Demon King Piccolo, he's not actually that much of a problem. He's just there to steal the Dragon Balls and to be just kind of a general pain in the butt. But the other two Piccolos are really the two nuisances, the main problems, and your priority targets. You want to kill the caped Piccolo. When I say that, alright, you want to kill the OG Piccolo, the original Sparking Piccolo first, or at least before he can get that heal off. And then you want to just be wary of Kami Piccolo and prioritize him next, just so he can't kill you. However, remember you guys, you do more Rising Rush damage the more of your characters are dead. So if Kami Piccolo is potentially your last enemy, or however it's set up, you can let him kill off one or two of your characters to increase your damage output on your Rising Rush in hopes of just finishing the battle quicker. The team that I'm using here, you can see Goku Black, Frieza, and the Super Vegeta are the three actives. Then we have Nappa is clutch on the bench. He gives plus 15% damage to purple in general if you have him at 5 stars. It's a little bit less if you're lower than that, but he's a clutch add to the bench. Tien has his 5 stars the ability buffing strike damage, which helps out mostly Frieza, but it'll round out Goku Black and Super Vegeta as well. Instead of Tien, it is perfectly acceptable to run the EX Teen Trunks from the future, because he'll buff the blast damage for Goku Black and Super Vegeta. But if you're running Demon King Piccolo, maybe instead of Black, then you'll prefer the strike damage, so just adjust your Z abilities accordingly. The Heart Virus Goku is just a great offensive buffer for the bench, but I don't use him because he dies too early in this fight. So basically, remember you guys, we're fighting against the AI, and they've accelerated the difficulty of the AI, which just means that the AI is going to always 0 frame vanish whenever you attack, and it can vanish. So basically, you are going to want to vanish when you're fighting the AI, and then you're going to want to tap attack after you vanish when you're right there up close to the AI. Tap attack, and then try and follow up with a yellow card, and that will significantly reduce the amount of times that the AI just vanishes on you and gets a free combo on you. Alright y'all, let's hop into this battle, see if we can't knock it out once for the video here. Even though we've already done it, just do it for fun. Remember entering this battle that Kami Piccolo is your biggest threat. When he uses his main ability and gets that type advantage damage negation, it slows the battle down to a crawl, and his 50% damage buff against you just makes him nuke your team. So prioritize killing him. The OG Sparking Piccolo is also a run killer. If he heals the whole team, it will just destroy your chances of finishing in time. So try to kill him before he heals the team, or kill the two teammates before he can heal them. However, you can do it. Now, generally what we want to do here is wait for the AI to attack, and then tap attack him. Okay, we vanished that, whatever. Tap attack him like that into a yellow card. It just extremely reduces the chances that the AI will 0 frame delay teleport on you. I didn't really have Dragon Balls for you to steal. We'll tap attack into yellow. Of course, the timing of the computer is just ridiculous. Tap attack into, let's try a tap into blue here. So he'll take more blast damage from black. Oh my god. Computer just knows what buttons you hit when you hit them. So annoying. Tap into yellow. It just, again, that really gets our frame delays down, where the computer, again, just 0 frame delay gets out of your way. This guy also here, we could have a good Rising Rush setup here if he'd stop just ripping on us. Alright, we'll use that, we'll use that. We got as much damage buffing as we possibly can here. Use that as well, that'll increase the amount of damage he takes. Come on, give me my last Dragon Ball. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, so let's see if we can take out this Kami Piccolo here. Goku Black prefers the yellow card damage. There's no way this Rising Rush is going to take him out. He does way too much damage, but it'll at least help, because he turned on his stupid passive mode. Alright. Attack. Tap. Computer will backstep. Okay, I swapped, but Vegeta, he just wanted to stand there. That's cool. Alright, bow, bow. The main thing here is that the other Piccolo doesn't heal the team. Do that, into that. Don't dodge. Yes, take damage. Swap out to Frieza. Tap into yellow. Oh man. Goku Black. Tap. Die, Demon King Piccolo. Just die. Tap. Oh my god, that didn't kill him. That is absurd. That is absurd, you guys. Come on, let me swap. I didn't do that tap blast, but okay. We'll pretend I did. Alright, so we can beat these out. The computer's... Oh, what? We still won. The computer's not very good at doing those in this. And we'll blue card him. This should take out this Piccolo right here. Yes, alright. Now, we can consider killing this Piccolo instantly here. No! I vanished second, first. I don't know. I don't care. The healing Piccolo is the only one that's left, and we have our Rising Rush set up again here. So let's see if we can't kill him. He didn't even... the heal was worthless for him there. He kept baiting me there. He's going to hit me. Tap. Into strike card, into yellow, into ultimate arts. I don't think we have any ways of buffing our damage really here, like talk about. We got 57 seconds left. Let's just Rising Rush him through his attack there. Use a red. Goku Black. Do some damage here, man. You think we can get this, you guys? I don't know. We had some dead characters that would have finished him off right there. Let's see if we can't, come on, Vegeta. Finish him with the final flash! With 52 seconds left on the clock, I believe that would have gotten us all the challenges completed. Because we got to finish within 120 seconds. Does it start at 200 or does it start at 180? I don't know, I think either way, I think we would have been okay there. I'm not sure, but you guys can see that's basically the strategy you want to employ there. Use your tap attacks, take out Kami Piccolo, and take out Healer Piccolo. Demon King Piccolo, he's just kind of there. All right, clear within 120 counts. I'm just gonna see what the timer is here. So we would have been 20 seconds off on that last attempt with 50 whatever seconds remaining, but we could have shaved that off, and you guys can too. Just use your tap attacks again, and you'll get it done. I think that's pretty much all we have to cover there. To get to the exchange shop to use your medals here, we can pop in here, and you will see it's been added, the Legends Road shop there. So we have 70, 70, 70. The energy tickets are something that is good to buy. If you guys want to just sit here and farm out this event, you'll be able to get quite a bit of those right there. Using these tickets here is a great strategy for having some refreshes to be able to do this event. So I haven't even farmed up enough medals to get him yet, you guys. I'm going to get back to it there so that we can show him off a little bit here in another video. But oh yeah, we saw the power pole there as well. Remember, there's that accessory, yoink, the power pole right there. So that's something that you can buy to add to your Shallot character if you want. And then everything else is either just training stuff or stuff related to the event itself here. Just that's how you get to it there. And remember, it's going to take quite a bit of medals to get that Z-Power Goku getting it one at a time. So that is about all there is to it, you guys. We can go ahead and finish up with, let's make a couple summons, see if we can't pick up Majin Vegeta. I still really want him. Chilled and Super Saiyan Bardock should be incoming as well here relatively soon. And with the Frieza getting buffed, the Frieza Force is going to actually be a relevant team here. So that could be a potential good unit to have for that team. What do we got going on here? We got dailies left. We do have dailies. And how many Masters Pack? 47 Masters Pack tickets. Might save those for like an actual summoning video. Maybe we'll do one consecutive here for this. So it's already going to be a long video, you guys. We're going to skip through some of these animations to keep the video a little shorter on the dailies. Alright, Masters Pack daily was bunk. Yeah, lots of tickets there. Almost 5 multis worth. Alright, daily here, fast pod, bunk, Dodoria. Alright, that was those 2 dailies. I would like to not worry about that. Let's do the Legends consecutive here. We're on step 2, if you remember. I did step 1 and left it behind at step 2. Super Saiyan and 3 pods. We're getting at least an EX unit here. I believe this is 5 characters summoned. So, red text. What do we got going on here? They're blowing up in the middle, so not a good sign there. I do hope that all of you guys' summons have been going great. Ooh, 2 EX units. Androids, both of them. Alright. But I do hope you guys' summons have been going fabulously. And if you have any questions or comments about the challenge event, I did make a post, a little guide post on Reddit for it as well. But let me know down in the comments there. What is this? Super Saiyan Goku 3 stars. I still really like that card, even though he's not anything but a hero. Alright, so next step is a full multi for 700 crystals. And then after this step is 1,000, but we get a guaranteed ticket. All I really need is a Majin Vegeta and then 1 more black and 1 more Super Saiyan 3. And I would honestly be good to go, you guys. Of course, I mean, that sounds... Of course, if you have everything, have all the units 5 stars, you'd be happy. Why not, right? Alright, the middle clash. EX units. Wow, that's the same Frieza we're farming for the event here. So, yay. For PvP event, sorry. And then we got Super Saiyan and Red Sky just for... Oh, another Demon King Piccolo. Alright. Not as good as the Sparking version. So we got the major cucking going on there. The first rotation on this banner was amazing to me. The second rotation has been terrible. Very, very terrible. We'll do the 1,000 that comes with a freebie, and then we might stop here, you guys, honestly. I don't want to just go skip. 1 pod, no Super Saiyan, no Red Sky. Oh. It's just taking up so much time. Blue text. This is the bad. This is going to be another dead one right here, y'all. We're not going to be seeing any EX characters in this one. Blow up in the middle. There might still be a Transformer, but I doubt it. It's going to be the Hero Parade. Parade of El Hero. Yep. Dude, what a major cucking. For reals. Bad summons. Summon freebie. Alright. I only have 1,000 left. And that's... we do it, we get 2 more summons, though. Alright, let's see if we get here. We can save... if we get Majin and Vegeta off this ticket, I'm just gonna save them. Yeah. Give us all the reasonable looking stuff when we know we're already getting something. Alright. Are we gonna get the poo-poo? Or are we gonna get an actual featured unit? Any one of the 3 would be good, but Majin Vegeta would be the best. Thank the Lord! Oh! Alright, we got him, you guys. We got him. We did get the Majin Vegeta. Oof. Oof. After all those dead summons here. Thank gosh. Alright, I'm happy with that. Even though he's only 2 stars, at least we got him. Now, I was going to be sad if we went with all those summons and all that everything and we did not get this man. I'm going to call it there for the summons, you guys. Even though I can get 2 summons for the price of 1 here. Should I do it? I don't know. We got new stuff coming soon, and I only have 1,000 crystals, you guys. There'll be guaranteed tickets. 2 multis for the price of 1. I'm going to save it for another video, even still. There's 4 days left on the banner, so we can consider that for another time. We'll end the video on the Fire Majin Vegeta pull. Again, you guys, I hope that your luck has been amazing. I lied. We can do a free multi on the Masters Pack. But I hope you guys' luck has been absolutely amazing. Of course, let me know down in the comments all your thoughts on the game with the updates to the balance changes to the characters, this free-to-play event to get your Kid Goku sparking free of charge, the PvP stuff they got going on. Let me know everything you got going on with the game down below. If you're new here, I would love to see you again on future videos, so consider subscribing, hitting the notification bell, and if you enjoy the video content, feel free to leave me a thumbs up, help spread it out on YouTube. I appreciate each and every one of you guys that contributes here and watches the videos. Again, I wouldn't be making them if nobody watched them. Wow, what a bullshit summon. Oh, we got Hero Rat at 6-star, Hero Zarbon 6-star. Firing off one more. Fire in the hole. Red Sky and tons of pods for that mess. We're just gonna skip. Alright. Skip the animation. We'll be surprised here if anything happens. We'll have no idea if anything's coming. Well, no. Dog poo. Another EX. Extreme Trunks. Okay. It's not really helpful. These tickets are bad. If these were my two summons on the other banner, Majin Vegeta, I would be upset. That's why we didn't do them. We'll burn some bad luck here instead. Alright, that's it for me, you guys. I'm going to save the rest. I'll catch you on the next video, y'all. Peace out, and let me know if I forgot anything down in the comments. We'll see you next time.